Ladies and gentlemen, next we have the best man and the maid of honour speeches. I fully expect these to be an honest and entertaining account of who Jason and Laura were before they first met. Can you please welcome Alex Hall to give the best man speech on behalf of Hong.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Alright, before I start tonight, I think everyone's touched on it already, but it's an honour to be in the bridal party tonight. I was even more honoured when Laura and Jace asked me to say some words. When Jace asked me, I had some thoughts about what's appropriate and inappropriate for a wedding speech. It had me thinking, well, maybe I should run this past Laura. But then I think, oh, I'm starting to sound like Jason here, and I'm not the one getting married today. So here it is, uncensored and raw. As for formalities, I think Jason's already stole my spotlight. But I'll reiterate, I think everyone agreed the bridesmaids look beautiful up there tonight. And I know it's not tradition to toast the groomsmen, but I think me and Hong look pretty sexy as well. And Hong threw a pretty good bucks party as well, so thanks Hong. As for myself, me and my lovely wife over in that corner, we met the bride and groom on a 28-day tour of Europe, almost 4 years ago. We sort of pretty much hit it off from there. Obviously a mutual appreciation for travel. It's good to find some people that like eating some good food, don't mind getting a bit fat. I'm talking about Jason, of course. And ever since we've had good catch-ups, Exmouth, Roto, and at home having some good meals. So it wasn't long until Jace and I realised that our better halves had a mutual interest in having a bitch about our hobbies that take priority over our relationships. Such activities as gym, fitness, Facebook, Samsung mobile devices, gaming, boating, fishing, diving, and a bit of doof-doof dance music. But it was our mutual interest that we had in common that meant that we've been good friends ever since. Obviously, everyone here is close to Jason, and you know when you first meet him, he has a really good first impression. We can say he's a good bloke, except the first impression with the Robinsons probably wasn't the best.
Apparently I was a bit uncouth.
Stop stealing my punchlines. Classic examples. Jason was part of our bridesmaid. Yeah, he was a bridesmaid. our bridal party. But all Andrea's bridesmaids reported back afterwards. Oh, Jason, he's such a lovely guy. Oh, he's so sweet. Such a good guy. I was like, yeah, you don't know him that well. Another example is we had a bit of a mud rush team with most of the guys from my work, of whom which Jason had never met any of them, and they had a similar response. Oh, he's such a nice guy, he's so encouraging, you've got such a great friend there, Alex. And to be honest, it speaks a lot about what Jason is. You know, he's a top bloke. Yeah, glad to have him as a friend. And I'm imagining his first impression was how he dragged in Laura, hook, line and sinker, and they've been in love ever since, and hence the reason why we're all here tonight. Something like that anyways. Before all of us here tonight have got to know him really well, there's another side of Jason that it's a bit harder to communicate what this is about. It's a bit harder to articulate. Laura once told us a story about a word that Laura's dad Jack used to describe Jason. Correct me Correct me if I'm wrong, Jack, but I think the word you used was uncouth. I'm not sure if Jason quite knew what that meant at the time. But for the record, Jace, dictionary.com defines this as lacking good manners, lacking refinement or good grace. And some synonyms that it used: uncivilised, uncultured, unrefined, unpolished, crude, gross. Is that about right, Laura? Another well-known fact about Jason is not shy in exchanging a bit of banter. Some of it quite inappropriate. I think Hong knows that some of the racially driven jokes going his way. And for the follically challenged like me, Ants, he's always quick to remind us so. So, in the spirit of good banter, you could be excused for thinking that Jason's floating on cloud 9 tonight, marrying a beautiful bride. His sweetheart, his best friend, his soulmate. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. He's not just floating up there on cloud 9, but he's actually floating on 2.5 stacked heels today. 2.5 inches. So Laura made him order these to make up for his vertical impediment. And while I'm up here and have the opportunity to take some more piss, I'll let it be known that at our wedding, our photographer actually brought along a little footstool so Jason could stand on it for our bridal photos. But in all seriousness, what he lacks for in vertical stature, he makes up for in a massive heart. And Laura, you know he'll always be there for you, through thick and thin. He's throwing me off now. Bad mental image. In return though, Laura, you have to look after him just as well. What do I mean by this? Well, he definitely needs a good woman to help organise his social calendar, because let's face it, he's bloody useless. Some classic Jason moments. We actually planned a day trip to Roto one day without the girls. We had a friend visiting from Hungary, of all places. What would you normally think to pack to go to Rottnest? Some boardies, beach towel, sunscreen, one of his 3 or 4 dive masks that he owns? No, he didn't bring any of that shit. He forgot them all because Laura wasn't there to organise his day for him. He was literally swimming around in his little boy leg cotton jocks, frightening all the little kids and ladies alike. Another example, Jason was organising a dinner for me and Andrea to go and enjoy one of Laura's home-cooked roasts. 7 PM he tells me. So I'm like, yep, sweet as. We jump in the car, we get in the car about 6:15, I get a phone call. Where are you guys? You late? The roast is ready. You told us 7 o'clock, mate. I said 7? Did I really? Then I hear in the background, yeah, Jason, you idiot. For the record, Laura, it still tasted bloody good. So the moral of the story, Jason, is you need to look after Laura and she will look after you in return. Everyone here knows that you're made for each other. So Laura gave me a 5-minute time limit on my speech, so that's about enough from me. My wedding speech went for like 20 minutes, so I've got to wrap it up. Or you can join me upstanding. Charge your glass to the newlyweds. Wish you a long, happy and fruitful life together. Cheers. And go Wallabies. Yeah.
Thank you, Alex. I knew that was going to be an honest one. I'd now like to invite Brooke Cowie to give the Maid of Honour speech.
start with, if I did that, I wouldn't have a friend anymore. So mine's not going to be like that. No. But for those of you that don't know me, I'm Brooke. Laura and I have known each other since high school. Some may say it was a forced beginning to our friendship, as Laura did not like me. That was without speaking to me, because I was the new girl and she was the popular one. As I was the new girl, I needed a buddy. Laura drew the short straw and she was made to be my support buddy at high school. It didn't take long for us to become friends, which has grown into a 14-year friendship. That is my most special and treasured friendship. Laura is the kindest, sweetest person I know. She is so honest, loyal and reliable, always having my back no matter what I or she is going through. We have been through a lot together, such as parties, or should I say a whole lot of Willerton High School parties. If it wasn't for these parties, we wouldn't have met Nikita, the other bridesmaid. We have all spent so many memorable occasions together throughout a friendship, starting out with too many nights upstairs at Metro's Freo. Drunkenness, dancing, some falls, birthdays, then that moment when we had our first drink together and tried to hide it from Sandra and Jack. Yeah. We were doing so well, that was until Laura failed the walk in a straight line test and she walked straight into a pole. Now we're at your wedding, we have definitely come a long way from two girls in year 10 just dreaming of this day. Laura, I can 100% say Jason's the perfect life partner for you. As I have seen you two together throughout the years, sometimes having to be the mediator on certain disagreements. You both are so in love and would do anything for one another. Jason, I know you will look after and treat Laura the way that she deserves, even if she shies away from all your affections. Popular few. Thank you to Sandra and Jack, not only for creating my best friend, but also for all the effort and time you put into this amazing wedding. Thank you to all the family and friends that have travelled here to celebrate with Laura and Jason to make this such a special and memorable occasion. Laura, you look absolutely stunning tonight, and Jason, you have scrubbed up all right too. P.S. babies, please. So yeah, if everyone would raise their glass. And here's to Laura and Jason. May the happiness you have tonight only be the start of a wonderful life ahead. I love you both.
All right, Jason. Thank you.
Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, dessert's about to be served. If you would like tea or coffee, there is a self-service area just over there. Also, in 30 minutes, we will begin the bridal waltz. So please make sure everyone's got their dancing shoes on. Really?
It's the bridal waddle.
The bridal waddle.
Yeah, the bridal waddle.
Some people call me